Hello everyone, this is ShadowMario41, finally back with more of Let's Play Fire Emblem. I know it's been a while since the last video, and I do apologize for that. It's probably been a good 2 months since I've picked up and played this game, maybe more, but in the meantime, I've been completing my student teaching experience. I was teaching high school math in pursuit of my master's degree, and it was such a fantastic time. I talked all about it in my Mario Strikers video, so I'm not going to go on and on about it here. But I already have an interview for a full-time position lined up, so it's just a really exciting time as I begin the advancement of my career. I'm really looking forward to it, very anxious to get started, but what better time to get back into Fire Emblem? We left off after Chapter 20, right before Chapter 21, Kinship's Bond, so let's get started. Now, I already went into this chapter, skipped the cutscene, went straight to the combat preparation screen to see what exactly was going on with my units, stats, levels, items, all that type of stuff. And it didn't take me that long to remember that, first of all, we're screwed right now. We're pretty screwed. We had the confrontation with Nergal, and even though we managed to weaken him, Elbert's dead. There's this whole thing with dragons going on. Nils and Ninian are somehow connected. This mysteriously powerful group, the Black Fang, is after us. There's this whole thing about maybe a war brewing in Bern. That's been foreshadowed a lot. So a lot is going on. It's a bad time to be Eliwood right now. But I, as the tactical master, Eric, have to have Eliwood's army prevail. I have to lead them to victory here. And I'm going to do just that, hopefully. As we arrive at an abandoned fortress that I'm sure nothing's going to happen. We're just going to rest here for the night. It's going to be nice and peaceful. No need to worry as we start Chapter 21, Kinship's Bond. And the second thing I remembered is this has been the most bizarre playthrough by far. As we now journey to the location of Black Fang, why didn't we think to look for the Black Fang in Black Fang? That would make the most sense, right? Where is the Black Fang hiding? Oh, well, looking at the map, it could be at Black Fang. That would be very helpful as we go through the enemy roll call of Jafar, Ursula, Lloyd, and Elias, the 4 Fangs of the Black Fang. Essentially, like if you've ever played Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, the 4 Riders of Dain, or 4 big-time enemies that are really difficult to defeat, that will eventually have to face all of them. So it's kind of that time in the RPG where it's the enemy roll call, all the villains gathered together in one spot, and now it's going to just dump exposition, I'm sure. But I have need of you to eliminate a man whose living plagues me. Place your bets. Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? It's Eliwood. No surprises there. Eliwood has been a thorn in the Black Fang side, I guess, for a while. I don't even know why, but in any case, just look at these character portraits as they all flash by. Take out the music, take out the fact that the context, and take out anything like that. They are so obviously evil just looking at their portraits. They're just characters that, with everything all combined, the game wants you to hate them. So I'm going to do exactly that, but he's no simple country lord. He has friends, other Lycian lords. He's well liked by the people. What an oddity. I thought everyone was like Lord Darin, just an asshole. But no, individually they're no match for you. And yet, she's about to say, with the tactical prowess of Eric at the front of the battlefield, there should be no Oh, she didn't say that. Okay. Carelessness invites death. Do not make that mistake, she says. Lloyd, Linus, I have work for you, the Reed brother as well. Okay, this is where the game's going to try to condense all this exposition into the plot and be like, I have work for you. The Reed brothers, whose prowess on the battlefield is known for the past 20 years after fighting in the war of so-and-so and leading an army to victory and then defect. I was like, this long story. Yes, okay, who talks like that? Who actually says that? One question, are those our father's the orders of the head of exposition himself? Why, naturally, isn't that right, my beloved? Her husband right there, actually, is Brendan Reed, leader of the Black Fang, and he's like, yes, dear, do whatever you want, yes, I'll be over here, brooding. There, are you satisfied? Remove Eliwood, she says. Your orders come from the head of the Black Fang, Brendan Reed. As members of this exposition, you will follow that exposition, yes? Or does your opponent frighten you into immobility, Lloyd? Sonia, how dare you speak to my brother in such a Linus? He's like, oh, I know. Okay, fine. Sonia, we do not need to be chastised by you. Under our father, we are the ones who've carried out the law of the exposition. If Eliwood is an evil person, there is no reason for exposition to hesitate. Keep piling on more exposition. We, the brothers Reed. Who says that? Dispense the Fang's justice. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. all we get out of this is the Black Fang is an evil organization. Now they're evil anyway. They are well organized, they all follow orders, and it seems like this character, Sonya, is in charge because she is married to Brendan Reed, the head of the Black Fang, who all of a sudden is just like, yeah, dear, do whatever you want. I'll be over here taking a nap. So you do understand your orders. Once you find the target, you eliminate him at once. It will be as you say, Lady Sonya, anything for you. Jafar says, I've received my orders. I will do my duty. I will continue to be emotionless. Okay, your target's name is Eliwood, noble of Fire. Yeah, no crap. We could have seen that coming from a mile away. Bring him down on the Black Fang's honor. All right, well, we got a lot of villains chasing after us, a lot of red units there as we now go over to Ostia, where everything's nice and quiet and peaceful. I mean, we're stopping at a fortress for the night. It's been abandoned for a while. I see no reason to believe why anything bad is going to happen. Listen to the happy, peaceful music. I've had word from my brother. He's already on his way here. Where to wait for him? Lord Uther is coming here himself? That was my reaction. All right. Well, that's nice. Get a personal convoy with the king. He's just traveling to meet us. How nice of him. So it appears. I told you of this before, but Castle Ostia, not to mention the city itself, is filled with countless foreign spies. I assume he thinks it will be easier to speak freely here, but wouldn't leaving Ostia... This is true. Wouldn't leaving Ostia generate even more attention? He's like, I know there's a lot of spies in the capital, so let me tell you what. I'm going to journey out there to meet you. And it's like, oh, that's a great idea. And now the castle is unguarded. No, somebody didn't think that through very well, but he's skilled at this sort of thing. There's no need to worry. How unconventional. I mean, how convenient. It must run in the family, says Lynn, taking a little jab at Hector as he just snuck out to help Eliwood way back when. What exactly is that supposed to mean? Nothing! I'm very much looking forward to meeting him, she says. As Ninian comes over to talk to her brother, Nils. Are you well? You seem distant. I'm fine, just a little tired. I can relate to that. Some days, you know, you get home from work, especially teaching. It's kind of an exhausting profession, a great profession. And you get home and you're a little oh, okay. I haven't been that exhausted yet that you just collapse in the middle of the room. No, Nils! 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 Snake? 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 Snake! They said that! They said it exactly! They exactly quoted Metal Gear Solid. Open your eyes. Ninian, calm down. Aye. Let's move him into the back room and call a healer. Great idea. Let's just get Nils all patched up and you mustn't move him? Why not? Huh? Ninian? I'm sorry. Please, just for now, don't move him, says, but we could just take him into the back. I kind of side with Hector on this one. We could just pick him up, take him into the back, heal him up, no problem. I have so many staves. I have a surplus of staves. I'll just heal him up, please. Let's do as Ninian says. She must have her reasons. So, let me get this straight. We are leaving Nils on the floor, passed out, because reasons. Great. Okay, just want to make sure I understand everything. Please, just one night's rest. I'm sure nothing will happen in one night. What's the worst that could happen? He's just lying face down on the floor. If it's gonna make him feel better, fine. Hector's like, whatever you do, don't move him. I'll let the others know. Lord Hector, my apologies, she says. No worries. I just wanted a convenient excuse for the next chapter to be a defend chapter, but that's fine. That's fine. As we now get, what was the worst that could happen? This could be the worst that could happen as we get attacked by Mr. So-and-so. So this is where the Foreign Noble and his friends are. Eh, Luigi? Yes, Commander Eubans. Oh, Eubans, that's kind of a weird name. Very well, Heath. Get introduced to two characters just like that. I like Heath's hair. Looks like he's going to a rock concert. Your unit will attack from the west of the fortress. Your mission is to put an end to the entire group. Make no mistakes. Who are these guys coming from? They don't seem to be affiliated with the Black Fang. Are you serious? He says, Marcus Laws? Are you serious? Marcus Law? This is still a thing? This is still going on. Are these remnants of Marcus Laws' army or his resistance or whatever? I thought that was over and done with. I thought that was old news. We had bigger fish to fry, but Heath is like, oh, we have no reason to engage this group. My ideals clearly oppose yours. And he's like, I don't care if your ideals oppose mine. There is no way that the other army will be able to recruit you in this battle. There is no way, because I say that we have to attack because reasons. We rebel against Ostia, and our entire mercenary force is hunted. If we can take their heads, we can join. Well, at least they have some motivation. That's why I like Fire Emblem. There are very few times Although that was just one of them with Nils collapsing on the floor. There are very few times when it's like, oh, we have to do something because reasons. No, actually, usually there's some well thought out plot threads going on, even though this is a little random, but I'm opposed to this plan. There are women and children in their group, and we can't possibly do such evil, dastardly things. I have honor. I'm a good guy in secret. What you ask of us, it's something no knight a man could do without shame. Listen well, Heath. You will obey me, and you will not defect to the other side, because I am you're a wanted man, a fugitive from Byrne. How about we take you and hand you over to Byrne's wyvern riders? How about we pressure you into doing something that you're opposed to do? We may even be knighted as a reward, given honest work, he says. Ha, I thought as much. Everyone wants to protect his own skin. Now get your unit together. All units, charge! Oh, geez, there are a lot of units. Okay, even more units. The soldier's gonna run up and be like, yo, sir, we're under attack. It's the east gate. The foe's already How are they already inside? Nobody noticed anything happening? Blast, they would show up now. Of course they would show up when we're dealing with a crisis. We can't move Nils. Let's try to hold them off. Protect Nils. Don't let them near him. Alright, so yes, a convenient excuse for a defend chapter. I'll see you guys after my combat preparation is done to defend Nils, who we can't just pick up and put in a room. Can't just heal him and then use him in the battle. No, he's just going to lie there on the floor because, you know, reasons. See you guys after prep. Alright, we're just about ready to get started with Chapter 21. A few things quickly. This map doesn't seem very hard when you glance over it. There really aren't that many enemy units. However, we are going to get swarmed with reinforcements, and there are quite a few things that we need to get done in this chapter. Also notice there are 1, 2, 3, 4 ballistas primed and ready to go. So this would not be a very good map for Florina. Even though she's one of my better units, I can't quite take her because I would have a bad time. Let's get started, though. It is a great map for Merlinus. Any defend chapter, you automatically should deploy Merlinus, even if you never use him otherwise. You're defending the area anyway, so what's the harm in having his tent there? And yes, I am, because I totally know who you are, you old so-and-so. Okay, good. We've never met. She's Isadora. Actually, I think we've seen her before, but isn't it so awkward when you know that you know someone, and they say, hey, how's it going? And for the life of you can't remember their name. Oh, I'm not the best with names. But anyway, Isadora, let's take a look at her stats quickly. She's a level 1 paladin. And to put it frankly, Isadora sucks. She sucks so bad. So, take a look at Lowen. He's a level 13 Cavalier. After 7 level ups and promotion bonuses, if he looks like this, I'm just shutting the game off. Like, Isadora's only use in this chapter, actually, she has a few uses. Her first use is to rescue that knight and move him the hell out of the way so that Lynn can move as far forward as possible. We have to defend we have to defend Nils, who's there because of reasons. But actually, we don't have to defend Lynn at all. Lynn is more than capable of taking care of herself, but anyway. Notice, too, we have other units. These knights are actually fighting for me. That's pretty awesome. We haven't had that yet in this game. We haven't had other units not directly under your command that will actually help you in the battle. So I like that a lot. Let's now move everyone forward as far as we can here. Okay, so a few things to keep in mind. We have a lot of enemies. They're going to be coming in. They're going to break down this wall and come in from over here. They're going to be obviously mainly coming in from this front entrance, and we have this other little area over here. A bunch of chests down there, so obviously we want to send Legalt, my new fantastic thief, down in that direction, and I'm going to send Lowen with him. Again, it kind of stinks because Lowen is one of my better units, and I'd like to use him to defend this area, but I need a unit with high movement, and Lowen takes the cake on that front by far. So anyway, let's just keep moving everyone forward. I have a lot of these weapons, if you're noticing, in my inventory with like 1 use left, 2 uses left. So actually, I like this a lot because this should be a good opportunity for me to probably get rid of all those weapons. Something that later Fire Emblem games introduced, which I like a lot, is the fact that you can combine weapons. If you have an iron sword with 3 uses and 1 with 2 uses and 1 with 10 uses, instead of having that take up 3 spots in your inventory, you can actually just combine them into 1 iron sword. Here you can sell off all those things, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, it would be nice if you could just combine them and get use out of them. I don't like having to waste a whole inventory slot for an iron sword that can be used twice. You know what I mean? So anyway, okay, good. Dart with a good dodge to kick things off. That's fine. That's fine. He didn't get hit by a 78. I like it. Although that's unusual. And you know when something unusual happens right at the beginning, that usually spells trouble for the rest of the chapter. So hopefully that won't be too bad. Let's see if he can dodge this 54 Nosferatu. That would be very helpful. Of course not. That's okay. Alright, good. I was going to say, he should be able to take him out with the hand axe in one hit, so that's fine. That's fine. Dart might get beat up a little bit, but he can take it. He has a lot of health. That's what he's meant to do, right? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. The ballistas are going to actually not attack me. If you have Florina, you bet your ass they're going to attack you and try to shoot her down. But without her, they're going to shoot at the weakest unit, which actually is the knight, or whatever knight is in their range. So that actually is pretty handy. Can Dart double attack? No, the Nomad a little too quick, even with the steel bow weighing him down, but that's okay. We also have to get down there, obviously, before that thief comes in and ruins my day. Don't steal my kill! Okay, good. No, that's my kill. Hey, look at this! The enemy's gonna get a lot of reinforcements, but how about this? Reinforcements for me! What a nice change of pace! Isn't it great as a player to get reinforcements? I like it. We've come mercenaries among us. Whoa, hey! There's a familiar face, Wrath of Sakei. Take charge of the mercenaries. Maybe someone else we could get to join our cause, or rejoin our cause. Understood, he says. Hear me! I like to yell. We're here to protect Lord Hector, Lord Eliwood, and Lady Lynn. Just look at Wrath's face. Wrath is like, I'm right here. You don't need to yell. Maybe a little hint as to how we can recruit him. So, I think like 6 or so reinforcement troops just appeared on the map, and that's nothing compared to what's going to be coming later. So notice too, we have over here, we have Heath sitting here, another character that we can recruit by speaking with Heath with any lord. I believe you can also use Ninian to speak with Heath, but that would just be a death sentence. Although it does work, I'm pretty sure. So we'll make sure to do that. However, I want to point out that if I currently open this door with Legalt, Heath will come up and attack Legalt, and I absolutely do not want that to happen. What I want to happen is I want Heath to, well, I'll explain later. But anyway, the point is I'm going to leave Legalt here, and I'm going to leave Lowen up here, and you'll see why this is in a little bit, because Lowen's going to rush in after Legalt opens the door. Heath is probably going to move, like, in this direction somewhere, and then I'll use Lowen to rush in. What I ideally want to happen, whether or not it happens, who knows, but I want Heath to double back, attack Lowen, and then come up here and attack one of these guards, and then I'll recruit him with whatever lord is nearby. So I'm going to get Lynn into prime recruitment position right there, which is good. By lords, of course, that's Hector, Eliwood, or Lynn. Again, you could use Ninian, but you just might as well just die. I don't know. I don't know why you would ever do that, but in any case, I got to try to keep a pretty tight formation here. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of reinforcements, so it's very tempting to, especially at the beginning of this map, to kind of rush forward and try to take as much territory as you can. Try to, for example, plug the choke point in the bottom right here of the map that the fighters just broke through. But if you do that, you're quickly going to be overwhelmed by all these reinforcement troops that are going to come charging in. So we don't want to do that. Another thing to note is that Euban, the boss here, will actually move if a unit gets in his range. So we need to stay out of his range. Obviously, I want to get rid of him because he has a Knight Crest. I really want that shiny Knight Crest, and he's really not that hard to kill. But if you actually defeat him, the chapter automatically ends. So we need to make sure that we save that for last. I don't want the chapter to just end prematurely. Okay, anyway. I guess I can use Dart right here. I can just leave him there and take out that Nomad. I'm trying to think. Again, I don't want to have too aggressive of a stance. However, I think that should be just fine. I'm going to put Eliwood over here to get in position to go recruit Heath. I'm going to, let's see. Guy can do it. I want Canis to do it, actually. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move Dart here. I'm going to have him equip his, actually I'll leave him with the hand axe. And use a vulnerary. I think that should be fine. Now another thing with Priscilla, another reason why I picked up the physics staff, if you remember that from long ago, this mercenary has a ballista. So if I move Priscilla down here, guess who's going to get shot with the ballista? She is. So I'm going to be leaving Priscilla up here and largely using the physics staff to heal a lot of my units. It comes in very much comes in handy when you have that. It's really like just useful to have in general. In my opinion, one of the items in the game with the most utility is the physics staff because it comes in use so many times. But anyway, I'm going to just make a little defensive positioning here. We have Guy, we have Canis, we have Dart. Some of my magic units might get hit, but I'm really not too concerned about that. Dart should be just... Actually, you know what? I might even use the physics staff to heal him up a little bit more because I am a little nervous about Dart taking a hit from 1, 2, 3... probably 4 or 5 enemies, so I'm going to use the physics staff to heal him up even more. I'm going to leave Osmond with the javelin right there. I'm going to leave Hector. Where should I put Hector? Let's put Hector. Again, don't want to get in the boss's brain. I'm probably going to be checking this. You should keep track of how many times I check this, because I'm going to be so paranoid as to how far the boss can move in this chapter. But I'll keep Hector here with his good old hand axe equipped. That should be just fine. And yeah, let's do that. Let's move Priscilla up here, use the physics staff to heal up Dart even more, so that's great. I don't want to risk Dart dying, because like I said, you could so easily get overwhelmed with enemy reinforcements in this chapter. Oh yeah, we also have Isadora. Isadora might be a useful defensive buffer. That's her other purpose in this chapter. She's like Marcus. Like, I would never... Actually, she's not like Marcus. She's worse than Marcus. I would never advise using Isadora for anything. Her growths are terrible. Her stats are terrible. Everything about her is terrible. So just don't even bother. But what she is good at is being a buffer, because obviously she's stronger than all of your units at this point. So also, these guys make excellent distractions. Those Green Knights make excellent distractions. So obviously no one's going to, we gotta get rid of those Wyvern Riders. No one's going to attack her, so she makes a good unit to stick on a space so that no enemies will come near her. So that's her purpose in this chapter, essentially. But let's see, all these units are gonna move up. See how quickly we're being, like, surrounded by enemy units? Can Oswin, oh gosh, no. Missing with a 78. That 78's been missing. All sorts of weird things are going to happen. I'm already nervous because all these weird RNG things are happening, and that's usually a bad sign. But I like that Dart can double attack the archer with the hand axe. Must be the steel blow weighing him down. That's a good thing. I like that. Very much so. Okay, moving up. Everyone's moving up. I figured that he would probably try to attack Canis. Oh, good dodge there. And look at this. One-hit KO with Flux. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. There it is. That's what I like to see. One thing I do have to comment on after this level up, of course. Come on, Canis. All right, well, that's a very offensive level up. I'll take that for sure. And a speed point. So useful for someone like Canis. All right. These guys are going to keep moving down here. Again, these green units are going to make excellent distractions because a lot of the enemies are going to target them because they would be technically the weakest units on the battlefield. They'd be able to kill them. So the AI will target them. Which is fantastic news for me. But another thing I really like about this game, one thing I was not such a fan of in Awakening... Actually, let me do this first. Let me talk with Rat. Actually, I'll move on this space. I'm going to talk with Lynn. Here we go. So, you're being hunted once again, are you, Lynn of the Lorca? And she's like, Wrath of the words I can't pronounce. Well met, what are you doing here? That seems to be the age-old question in Fire Emblem. What are you doing here? Or, what's going on? Or, what is happening? I've made a mercenary's life, so I haven't changed at all. It's good to see you again. Do you need my help? Yes, absolutely. No, Lynn, you have the wrong idea. Yes, we need all the help we can get because we're trying to save the world. That should be your response. Yes, you, if you desire it. Yes, please. That's more like it. Lend us your strength. We're involved in something terribly dangerous, like dragons. That's awful. Okay. So anyway, Wrath rejoins our party. He has the same exact stats as he did in Lynn's mode, but he's a little under-leveled at this point. He comes with a short bow, a long bow, which is going to be very useful, and a light rune, another light rune that I will probably actually use in this chapter. I ideally want to use it to plug up that space right there, or something over here. But I don't know if I'll be able to get to do that. But something I really like in this game, getting back to an earlier point, let's open this door. Getting back to an earlier point, something I really like in this game and other Fire Emblem games that I was a little disappointed was not featured in Fire Emblem Awakening very prominently was the inclusion of the different types of chapter objectives. Like this one you have to defend. Some of them you have to defeat the boss. Some of them you have to survive so many turns. In Awakening, everything is rout the enemy. Rout the enemy. What do you have to do? Kill all the units. What do you have to do in the next map? Kill all the units again. It's just repeated over and over and over. Kill everything, kill everything, kill everything. And I don't have any problem with wiping out a bunch of units, but I mean, there's really no purpose. I think in one of the chapters specifically, it's the one that's kind of like a storm. You're running away from units and you get pursued by enemies, and it's like, chapter objective, rout all enemies. It's like, why? Why can't I just run away? That's the whole point, right? That's why we're here. So anyway, sometimes it can get a little silly. But for the most part, Awakening's a fantastic addition to the Fire Emblem series. Now, let's see. Wrath can get some bonus damage there. The longbow, by the way, allows for attacks from 3 spaces away, which is pretty awesome. So that's really nice that Wrath has that. And it might be useful in this chapter. Now, unfortunately, a lot of these wyverns cannot be taken out in just one round by Wrath. So that's going to be kind of a problem, especially since we have all these units over here just slowly but surely closing in. So let's see what I can do. You know what? I'm going to have to use either Guy or someone. Probably, let's park Wrath on that space. And let's have him use the short bow. Maybe he'll get a critical and save me some time. That would be wonderful. Oh, he did! I gotta put his animation on. I totally missed it. I gotta put his animation on. I like it. 15%. Way to go. Oh, Alright, whatever. Oh, God. No. Wrath can be really good, though. Wrath is actually one of my favorite units in this game to use. The thing is, it sucks because he comes under-leveled at this point in the game. However, with proper training, he can become an absolute monster. So, anyway, I have to make sure we're defending this area, so we gotta keep doing that. That knight up there, this guy is defending. Defend Nils. It's not like in Path of Radiance where you can actually assign other units to do specific tasks. That was actually a pretty nice feature. But anyway, let's see what I can do down here. We have a lot going on. Let's use Oswin with a javelin. Oh, good. All right, let's do that right away. Good, that's what I like. Excellent. Maybe a level? No. Oswin's been disappointing. Oswin needs to get his act together because it's a little frustrating. I don't need that right now. Let's see. We could use Dart on that space. We could use a lot of characters on that space. Could use Hector. Let's see what exactly I want to do here. How about we use Canis up here to take out that fighter? I think that's probably a pretty good idea. See, I have to be very careful because it's easy to. I kind of want to bunch up in this little area. Like, my tendency is to defend this little corner, but I'm actually trying to defend Nils. So, a mounted unit could just ride up and be like, oh, I'm just going to attack and kill him and then win the chapter. So, we have to make sure that's needless to say. But let's move Hector here. Yeah, Hector's the guy I want on that space in particular. This guy has a hammer. Is that more threatening than the steel bow currently? I mean, Oswin is here. Oswin is a knight. So yeah, let's take care of this guy with the hammer. Oh, what? What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I told you crazy nonsense was going to happen. How far? This is the 3rd time I'm checking this. Okay. That's not too bad. Oh, that sucks so bad. Oh, Hector. Oh, no. That is awful. Let's go here with the hand axe as well. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything. All right. New plan. I kind of want to have. Oh man, this is very tricky. I kind of want to have. Oh, I still have Isadora that can block off a space, and I still have Eliwood to go ahead and do something. So why don't we have Eliwood do something? But I don't know what I want him to do in particular. I kind of want him to attack, but I don't want him to die. Let's do this. You know what? I think Oswin can take the abuse. So I'm going to have Eliwood move here, and he should be okay. I really like the fact... Oh, a critical. Weird RNG stuff. Really weird. I kind of like the fact that... Actually, I really like the fact that my lords are very good. In a playthrough that's been plagued with all sorts of random nonsense, at the very least, all of my lord characters have become very good. So that is definitely a big bonus because in a lot of Eliwood's story, you're forced to use all 3 of them anyway. So it's nice that I'm forced to use, in a sense, forced to use 3 characters that are actually good. As opposed to sometimes when you play through the game, like Eliwood, for instance, is bad. So you are forced to use them all the time regardless, which kind of stinks. Anyway, does anyone need heals? Let's see. Scanning. I'm sure someone's going to need heals in the next round. But no one really seems to need heals right now, so I'm going to be fine. I think I'm going to use the physics staff to get more experience. Do I want to really heal Oswin? I can heal the extra unit. Let's heal him. Continue to serve as my meat shield. I will heal you up. Nice, because I want to get the experience for Priscilla. Another level up there. Come on, Priscilla. Oh, gosh. All right, well, that's kind of what you expect from a troubadour, but in any case, let's see what happens here. Okay, Heath did not double back. Heath decided to stand right there and attack Eliwood. That is not very good news because that actually stinks a lot because now I cannot recruit Heath without being in range. Oh, no, I totally can. Because that's fine. Whatever. Oswin can take the abuse. That's fine because I can actually recruit and then rescue Eliwood to get out of the way with Isadora. I knew Isadora would have some use. Please don't get hit by the poison axe. The poison axe, as the name implies, poisons you after it gets hit, so you really don't want that to happen. So yeah, let's do that. I'm going to recruit Heath, and then I have to obviously go and get all that treasure and stuff down there. But I'm pretty much going to recruit Heath and then get the hell away from everything that's been going on. Come on, Oswin. Come on, Oswin. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy right now. Level up. Get a point of resistance, because I think a mage is coming. Oh, that's a pretty good level up, too. I don't want that to go to waste. That's totally going to go to waste. Watch, that mage is going to come right in, and Oswin, I hardly knew you, man. Watch. It always gets saved for last, too. Always saved for last. Come on, Eliwood. Eliwood needs to hold his own, too. See, I'm getting in a bit of trouble here, because there's a lot of units attacking. This is actually getting really dangerous. Come on, Oswin, dodge! Oh, he did! All right! Way to go, Oswin! Holy crap, I'm so lucky. So lucky. I love it when a plan comes together. Don't you? I do. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. I can't believe that worked. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, we got all these mages over here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Not really a big deal. should easily take care of that mage. Okay, Oswin desperately needs something happening there. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, he's okay. He's got the emblem lance now. He doesn't have a javelin anymore. But that's okay. I can't believe that worked. Oh my God, I still have a ways to go, but I can't believe that actually kind of worked. I didn't get hit by both. If I got hit by both the hammer and the thunder tome, I would have been dead. That's it. Oh, you got a brave axe from that chest? Wow. Okay, so all the times that no, you're in my space. That's where I want to go. Okay, fine. Whatever. No. Actually, all right, get him out of the way. Fine. If you really have to do that, fine. Be my guest. Okay, whatever. Oh, all these things are going to get in my way now. From all the experience is going to be gone. That's okay, though. That's okay. I'd rather have them get in the way and interfere and become blockades than to just not do that at all. All right, so getting very lucky there with Oswin staying alive. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't even know what to do. Now I'm like totally caught off guard because I was like, now I'm gonna have to restart and whatever. And it's like, nope, Oswin survived. So now I'm totally caught off guard as to what to do. I'm gonna obviously have to. Well, first of all, I have to get rid of all these units. I have to recruit Heath this round, but if I move there, I'll be in range of the boss. So I'm going to have to recruit Heath, and then... Actually, I could use Heath... Oh, wait. This actually isn't nearly as bad as it sounds, because I can use Heath to rescue Eliwood, to move out of the way. So let's do exactly that. Let's do exactly that. There we have Hector taking him out with a hand axe. I am going to talk to Heath. Do you command this group? Says Heath, the fugitive from Burn, fighting against his will. He's like all the ingredients for a character that you can recruit. A character who really doesn't want to fight, a character who opposes his leader's ideals, a character who has nowhere else to go. It's like, I wish to surrender. Surrender? Why? He says, I wish no harm to women and children. I'm a soldier, but I'm trying to be human too. Well, that's awfully nice. I understand. That was quick. However, as you know, we're under attack. It would be hard to guarantee your safety. No, that's fine. I will fight alongside you, he says, yet. I will stop Commander Euban when the moment comes with this, my lance, and this, my axe. Okay, I guess Lord Darin. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna use, actually, Heath right now to rescue Eliwood and take him all the way up here because I really want to start retreating a little bit. So, especially after that scare with Oswin. Speaking of which, let's do this. Let's take Eliwood, drop him right here, and use Priscilla to completely mend Oswin. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Get Oswin back up to full speed. Good, good, good. Okay, now we have all these units coming up. That'll be fine. This gets a little tricky now. I have Lynn that I can make use of, which is nice. I have Wrath here. Actually, let's use Wrath. Can I get him with the longbow in one hit? No. I can get him with a short bow, though. In 2, probably. Yes, let's do that. Let's use Wrath with a short bow. So great to see Wrath back in action. If you can get Wrath all the way up as a nomadic trooper, I just love using Wrath. I think he's my favorite bow user in the game, especially since in this case Rebecca and Will turned out crappy, and so did Dorcas and Barter. I mean, if any of those units are good, then I have the opportunity to use bows. However, none of them were, so no bows for you. Alright, anyway, we can use Lowen here with the steel sword. Can I get something better? Oh, the iron lance does the job. Let's do that. To take out this thief in one fell swoop. Haven't seen much of Lowen this chapter. I know, once we get Lowen back up there, it's like, finally, another reliable shield that I can use. But for now, I'm kind of just like scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Alright, I'm going to send that to Merlinus. I'm still so thankful for the fact that I haven't had to restart yet. Oh, he doesn't have a vulnerable. That's alright. If he moves there, can he reach the chest? Yes, he can. So I'm just going to move him there. Provides a little bit of extra defense. See, notice the pillar. Defense +1 and 20 avoidance. So definitely want to have him parked right there. Now, let's see what I want to do with all of these guys. I have these knights coming up. They'll probably attack Hector. I don't think they can go very far. I could have... what does Dart have? Does he have the hand axe? He does. He has a hand axe. So you know what? I'm just going to leave Hector and Dart right there and have them do their thing. That should be just fine. Can the knights reach that space? They can. Okay. Alright, that should be okay, though. Because what I want to do is this. I can use Lynn to actually take out this Wyvern Rider. That might actually be a pretty good idea. So you know what? Let's do that. Let's do exactly that. Let's use Lynn to take out this... to maybe take out this Wyvern Rider? Oh, she's gonna get hit. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not the best idea. Let's just use Lucius. Let's just use Lucius is right here. Lucius can do it with no problem. So let's do exactly that. She doesn't even have to move. He doesn't even have to move. Ugh, Japan's so weird. I always forget. Lucius is a male, just like there was a character in Awakening, the same thing. War Priest. Can't remember her name right now, but it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Okay, so let's move. Let's do this. Let's do this. I want you to wait there. Now we have, this guy has a hand axe. I really, really, really want to get rid of him, but I kind of can't this turn. But that's okay. I think having Guy here will be okay. Man, I really, really want to get rid of that guy this turn. But you know what I might be able to do is this. Yes, actually I can do exactly this. Because he's going to get attacked by knights, going to get attacked by a few monks, but that should be fun. What's his resistance? Dart, what's your resistance? 1. Oh my gosh, 1. What's your resistance? Oh, Guy's such a champ. That's right, he has +4 resistance because of the friggin' other thing. So, you know what? I can go ahead and do... I wish I had another ranged strike. That's the thing. I wish I had another ranged attack. Maybe should have used the longbow to take out that fighter. That might have been a better idea. But that's okay. You have a ranged attack, but I do not want to use Isadora, ever. Alright. So, let's have Dart. Dart will only get hit by how many things? He'll only get hit by 1 magic attack. That should be fine. If I have him stand there with the hand axe, actually, I could give him the, I'm going to give him the iron axe. Oh, well, I have to use the hand axe to attack. Jeez. Alright, let's attack with the iron hand axe. Hopefully this will work. Okay, good. Let's do that. I'm concerned about Dart taking too many hits, but I think in the end that should be fine. I'm going to use Guy to stand here. I'm going to give him the Lance Reaver because I think he's going to get attacked by that knight. Yes, he is, so that should be just fine. Lynn can go in here as well and get involved. And I'm going to use Isadora, again, as a buffer to stand right here between Canis. And no one should be able to attack. No one should attack her anyway. No one should choose to do that, so that's good. That actually worked out so much better than I expected it would. Come on, dart. Now you gotta start dodging some of these attacks. I'm getting very lucky with the dodges. I'm still on a high that Oswin did not die. Oswin has been so disappointing, but when he came through when I needed him to, he did not die in that little scuffle there. All right. Oh, he attacked Isadora. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He chose Isadora over Guy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, that's just how terrible he is. Now Guy has a Lance Raver against axes. He doesn't care. Guy doesn't care. Oh, he hits him once. Okay, that's fine. It's like Guy's like, I have the weapon triangle disadvantage. The disadvantage is doubled because I'm using a Reaver weapon. Please come at me, bro. That's pretty much what Guy is saying. But in any case, all right, all these units still moving up. See, the problem with this, oh wow, getting attacked by the ballista, but that's fine. The problem with this is what makes this chapter hard, is that we have a mixture of both magical and physical units attacking me at once. And usually in a lot of Fire Emblem chapters, you have a couple of magical units grouped together, a couple of physical attacking units grouped together. But no, in this case, we actually have the whole thing coming straight for us. So that's what makes this so tricky and so difficult, in my opinion, is the fact that we have to face both physical and magical units essentially at the same time. And of course, we're going to get flooded by more reinforcements. Let's see what the other troops can do first. All right, they did something. Yeah, they did a thing. They killed someone. How about that? Taking my experience away from me, but that's fine. As long as they continue to serve as decoys, I can't complain. All right, no more reinforcements coming from this central area. That's fine. We're going to get a lot of units pouring in from the sides here, but that's why we have Lowen, because Lowen is going not use the javelin. Lowen is going to stand there with the steel sword, because here come all the axe guys. None of these guys have Reaver weapons, do they, out of curiosity? No. He's going to stand there with the sword, and he should be able to more than handle that little part of the map there. So let's do that. I want to have Legault open this chest and get 10,000 gold. Cash money, baby. Making bank in this chapter. That's good. Actually, because I exhausted all of my gold after the last chapter, if you remember. Let's see what else I can do here. Now that Oswin's up to speed, is there still a shot in this ballista? I believe there is. I think there's still one use left. So that's fine. I was going to move Priscilla down a little bit to get her more involved in the combat. But what I usually like to do is I like to use Wrath to, well, actually I could get over here and I could block this off the light rune if I wanted to. Let me see if that's going to prove to be the best idea currently, because I have a lot that I can do. So let me try to explore all my options first. I like this positioning right here. I'm so shocked that that knight attacked Isadora over attacking Guy. Isadora got a kill. What even is this? I don't even know. Let's see. So many decisions. It's like decisions. As long as, again, I have to not get in this range. I'm checking it again because I'm a little paranoid, but I just want to make sure I do not mess that up, because I've messed that up before. And it's like you have this plan all together and everything's going well, and then you move into the boss's range and then all of a sudden you're dead. And it's like, oh, oh right. I had to make sure I didn't. That was the one thing I didn't have. I wanted to make sure I didn't do. All right, let's do this. Enough clowning around here. Enough figuring out what to do. Sometimes in Fire Emblem, you get into that trap of like overthinking as a tactician. You're like, okay, should I move this unit here? But if I do that, it's like, what the heck? Just do it. You know, it'll probably be fine. Especially since those knights are so slow. I don't think any of them can reach this turn regardless. So I'm just gonna use Guy to wipe out everything right here, because he should be able to do just that. Good dodge, avoiding that shine there, so that's good. Oh, we also have Heath that I can make use of in this this turn. Now Heath is underleveled, unfortunately. He's a level 7 Wyvern Rider with Piss Poor resistance. He'll take 8 damage from a shine and won't even be able to double attack. So we have to use Heath kind of sparingly in this chapter, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. That's okay, because he actually will get a lot of use in the next chapter. I do want to get him as much experience as possible, though, this time around, so he can actually be more useful in the next chapter. So let's try to have him. See, I don't want to do that. That's too risky, because now he's going to get attacked by all these monks, and that just wouldn't go very well. You know what I could do, though? I could have him. I'm going to have him plug up this gap over here. Oh, we have archers. Oh, no. See, I always have to, there's a lot to consider in this chapter. I knew this chapter is one of the trickier ones. I knew it coming into it that this chapter would be tough, so I had a lot of thinking. So sorry about all the thinking, but This is always a tricky chapter for me for whatever reason. So, in any case, let's do this. No, I don't want to do that. Let's use the longbow here to take out that mercenary, or take out the monk. Actually, they're all labeled as mercenary. A critical hit from Wrath. They're all labeled as a merc, not even mercenary, but that's okay. So Wrath can get rid of that guy with the longbow, which is wonderful. I'm going to use, I don't have a ranged weapon anymore, with dart. No one has a hand axe that I can trade him. That's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. I can use Lucius to move right here. Actually, that would be a very advantageous spot for her, or him. I made a mistake again. Oh, if you thought names were bad before, they're about to get even worse. Okay, let's use Oswin with a javelin to go over here. We have Eliwood. We have a lot of units that can actually start to do some stuff, so I want to make use of that. We can have Dart stand back here. I can have Eliwood go here with Iron Sword, fine. And I can have... Oh, Eliwood's not healed. Whoops. Whoops. Glad I noticed that before I ended the turn. Okay, fine. Had to spend another use of the physics staff. A little more experience, I guess, never hurts, but that was a little embarrassing. All right. Isadora, I think your job is pretty much done, so why don't you just go up here and relax. Oswin can come down here with... He doesn't have a javelin anymore, so he has to wait as well. And Heath, I want to put kind of right here. I think that would be a good idea for Heath, although he's in range of this ballista. Again, don't want him to get shot by that. So... so tricky. So many archers. Flyers have that weakness. That's exactly why I didn't bring Florina. I'm just going to leave him up here, actually. Maybe I can do that. I'm considering maybe having him go to Merlinus and get some items, but you know what? No, I'm just going to have him wait right there. I don't think it's worth it to do that. I think that would take too much time, and by the time all that's done, it would be, the chapter would be over anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. Too many turns to get something done. Have him stand there, and I think we're okay. I think we're okay going into the next turn. So keeping our defensive fortifications, which is good. I can actually have a lot of units kind of retreat next turn, which is great. Lowen should be able to, handle this all by himself. He should be able to take down all of these guys over here, except the archer, of course, because they're ranged attack. But he should be able to handle this whole little corner, so that should be fine. These guys are gonna do work. Look at that, Wrath's unit taking down a fighter. How about that? Fantastic. Oh, Lowen, gotta dodge those 33s, man. Although, I have nothing to complain about when it comes to dodging in this chapter. Nothing, actually probably for the rest of the game. Nothing to complain about at all. Okay, come on. Yes, these guys are wonderful meat shields. Absolutely excellent. Okay, good. Have these units fly up here. Pegasus Knight, not really an issue. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Stabbed with the steel sword. Ouch. Imagine taking down a big, huge Pegasus with just one sword strike. Now that's some serious power. And that is a seriously terrible level up. Wow, that was abysmal. I mean, Lowen at least can do more damage, but God, that was awful. Oh, man. All right, that guy's probably going to die. That guy put up a good fight, though. That little mercenary. Not quite as, I don't know the word. Not quite as notable as the 313 Archer from Radiant Dawn, but I would lump him in the same category. He did work, that little mercenary. Legal, 1 experience point shy of a level up. And that is why, no, that's actually not why he's on my team. That was actually kind of piss poor, but that's okay. He got strength and speed. That's kind of what I want Legault to do. I'd really like him to get some defensive statistics, but that's okay. All right, so he's doing well defending that little area, so that's just fine. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, he did some damage. He did a thing. He did a thing, too. Wow. Wow, I'm actually kind of impressed.